How's up, y'all? Was popping this D. About to react to this vid by O Afro. This is 10 rarest black people who are 1 in a million. Yes, we love to see it. We love to see these black people out here popping and doing great things and making shit happen and being rare and lit and all that good stuff. So yeah, we're gonna see who's on this comp. I like skimmed through it. I saw Winnie Harlow, so they got her on here. Period. But yeah, let's see how unique these black people are. Let's watch.
Beauty indeed lies in the eyes of the beholder, but there are some people who are just simply beautiful no matter what eyes you use in.
That man is
The beauty of these people are so rare, fashion companies are paying huge amounts of money to have them as brand ambassadors. Welcome to Afro. Today we take you on a ride around the diaspora.
I seen him on Instagram and I was like, Lord. I think he went to jail or something. This nigga went to jail and they got a hold of his mugshot, the internets, and they was like, who the fuck is this? Sure, he got a rare eye, whatever. That is interesting, sure, but that it don't even matter, okay? Aside from the eye, who don't give a fuck about the eye? He just has such a beautiful face. Look at that bone structure. Oh, and them lips. I went to his Instagram because, you know, I had to go do some digging. I found I found him on Instagram. I was like, this man is fine.
10 very rare black beauty. That will simply blow your mind.
Her skin is so pretty.
Which of these people is the most beautiful in your eyes?
Her.
Oh, Afro.
Winnie Harlow. Winnie Harlow was born Chantal Brown. She became the first model with vitiligo to bring some long overdue awareness to this skin condition. She has been called nasty names.
Winnie Harlow ain't her real name? Where the fuck that come from? What's wrong with Chantel?
Like crow, zebra, and on some occasions physically abused for her skin. Vitiligo affects 1 in every 100 people. This is a disorder in which white patches of skin
hers is like perfectly symmetrical though,
so
that's
with a
so
Toronto
dope.
journalist began her fame. She is now receiving fat checks for her one-of-a-kind looks.
I always feel so
sexy. Hers is even more unique because usually it's like all over in random places. You know, people who have her condition, vitiligo. But hers is like, it's symmetrical. Like it's like art. It's so cool.
Yeah, so vibrant when I wear Versace.
You've probably seen her in videos like this. And this. Winnie is certainly redefining beauty, but what do you think? Leave us a comment down there.
Yeah, I think she's really pretty. Yes, I've seen her
before. The stress people of color go through on a daily basis, and if you are someone like Kudia, you would have one hell of a time.
I grew up in Senegal, so I was bullied a lot by my classmates because of my skin color.
Meet Kudia, the Senegalese model who was once bullied for looking too dark, but now the melanin goddess is taking the internet by storm with her beautifully raised skin tone and mesmerizing looks. Kudia started modeling when she was just 17 and won over the hearts of millions with her beautiful photos that have earned her following over 400,000 people on Instagram. She is also inspiring people to embrace their differences, writing that if you are lucky enough to be different, don't ever change it for anybody else. We couldn't agree more, because even though her skin color is common in Senegal, many people still prefer lighter ones.
Yes.
Nikia Phoenix. So you think freckles are not particularly beautiful and that only Caucasians and red-haired people have them? Well, think again, because Nikia Phoenix is different. Her natural dark hair, dark skin, and large bright freckles, which almost covered her entire body, made her famous. There is hardly anyone who would call Nikia ugly. But once again, that's just me. What do you think? Comment below. Fame began for her when she was noticed while trying to get some coffee. And yes, an ordinary cup of coffee can change your life for the better. Nikia was heavily bullied when she was just a child, but that didn't in any way affect her self-esteem.
Okay, this anxiety, this is nothing. I am so much bigger and stronger.
She feels confident in front of the camera and has no trouble communicating with people. Cool. And so I just want to say, don't ever say no to a cup of coffee. Slick words. At the time of this video, this black beauty is only 25. She's a real sensation of the fashion industry.
We're talking about foundation. Go filter. You get a foundation. You get a foundation.
Okay. I've seen this woman very recently. Where the fuck was I at? I forgot, but I was somewhere with my friends. Was it on Juneteenth? I don't remember. But my friend was like, oh, that's whatever, Slick Woods. She clearly said that. And I'm like, who? And she's like, oh, that's like pointing at her. I'm like, I don't know who that is. But I definitely remember her face. And she's like, you don't know her? She was trying to explain to me what she did. And I was like, girl, no. Anyway, I'm hungry. Let's go get some food over here. Because this happens all the time where I'll be out with people and they're like, oh, that's such and such. I'm like, who? I really don't care. Even if it's somebody that I do know, I still don't care. I'm like, oh, cool. Anyway. Like, I don't care. I just don't. And not on no shady shit, but this is another human being. Like, hey, okay, human. I'm going to go on about my business. Like, I'm just not starstruck by anybody. But, yeah, I just recognized her face because I saw her in person.
Say, Slick Woods isn't your average model. She's completely different from the girls you expect to see on the runway or on the cover of fashion magazines. She had a very short haircut and a gap teeth in her childhood. She was teased because of the way she looks, and besides, she
told me she modeled for Fenty. That's what she said.
Work her way up from the very bottom. She had to endure a lot.
She's like, you never seen her modeling with Fenty? I'm like,
imprisonment,
no,
and a whole lot more we can't mention here. But after she got into the world of fashion, she quickly made her way to the top, but not without the help of celebrities like Rihanna. Today, though Woods and Rihanna are very close friends, Woods is very grateful. Have a look at this Instagram post.
That's literally what she said.
Ducky thought. When you first look at Ducky, you might think that she's some kind of doll because she looks so perfect. Her smooth skin.
Oh, you said doll. I thought you said dog. I was like, nigga, what?
Damn, she looks like a doll. However, Ducky is a real person from South Sudan, but she was born and raised in Australia. Her real name, Yadak, turned out to be so difficult for her classmate that they gave her the nickname Ducky. While it may seem offensive to some people, but not to Ducky, she now uses Ducky as a pseudonym.
What that? Is that her real last
Ducky
name?
became so popular by taking part in Australia's Next Top Model show, and the girl, of course, was immediately noticed, as it often happens that beauty and fame go hand in hand, but she never had it easy as she faced disgust, trolling, and verbal abuse on social media. Some people say Ducky is an exact copy of Rihanna in her youth. What do you think? Leave us a comment down there. Machi the Wonder Kid. How did Ben and Angela, a black Nigerian couple living in London, give birth to a white daughter? The answer may not be what you think.
Who's white baby?
There are three potential reasons for the baby's unique appearance.
Whose white baby is that?
Which entered both of her parents' families long
If you know,
ago.
you know.
A genetic mutation unique to her, or albinism. The first report on the family strain case had ruled out albinism, but could also be the case because albinism, a condition where a person has little to no color in their skin, hair, and eyes, can remain dormant in genes for many generations. Just because the couple's living relatives are not affected by the condition doesn't mean that they aren't carriers, but it is not the only possible explanation. Doctors say Namche's parents may harbor a long dormant Caucasian DNA from a long-forgotten interracial coupling. The third possibility is perhaps the most tantalizing, but also the scariest. Namche may have a unique genetic mutation that doctors may have not seen before. But what do you think actually happened?
So she's not albino. I'm sorry, I'm having a little trouble understanding what he's saying.
Leave us a comment down there.
I'm just really bad with any accent.
This woman is one of the only few black people on earth today with blue eyes. Risi Cat from Nigeria has eyes that are blue like the color of the ocean. So are those of her two children. Their eyes turn out so much that during a festival in Nigeria, a young woman noticed this and took photos with the little girl. The photos went viral, and Risi Cat and her children, who have been scraping for a living since, became overnight sensations. But her blue eyes have caused her so much agony, which shouldn't have been the case. Her husband kicked her out of the house. Why? According to her, her in-laws would not accept children with strange eyes. On account of this, Risi Cat said she was kicked out and had to move back with her parents. Fortunately, the two later got back together. And for Risi Cat's husband, blue is now his favorite color. Ralph Sufran.
I just want people to know that I'm a human being, and sometimes it all depends on how you approach me. But
meet Ralph Sufran, known for his countless freckles covering his entire body. Yeah, he got it everywhere. Even there. Ralph lived in Haiti until he turned 9. His childhood was poor and hard. However, this didn't stop him from becoming a real Instagram celebrity and a model. He was featured in an advertising campaign for the sportswear Ivy Park, co-owned by Beyonce. Ralph cherishes his unique looks with his red hair and his numerous freckles. Ralph also developed love for exercise and fitness. In his own words, it allowed me to turn my body into a work of art. But that's not the only thing he's passionate about. He's also studying dermatology for obvious reasons. Jare Jalana. We have a young model who is considered to be one of the most beautiful girls in the whole world. Meet Jare, the world's most beautiful girl. The rising star model was born in Lagos, Nigeria. She was recently dubbed as the most beautiful girl in the world after her photos caught internet users in awe. Amazingly,
I think it's kind of weird to say about child, but whatever.
African to earn such a title. But then, how old is Jare Jalana now? The beautiful damsel is born on the 1st of January 2014. Granted, Jare is only 8, but her look can cause anyone to pause and calmly stare because of her immaculate beauty. Jare's eye color is simply unique. Her pictures on Instagram integrate her innocence and capture all the macro aspects of the African woman's facial structure. Even when you see Jare without a makeup, she's still a charming specimen of a typical black woman. Now, this is what I call blue-eye Shariga.
Oh,
Make her like he was arrested by the police.
This was the mug shot that got him put on the map. The internet got a hold of this mug shot like, who this? Let me pay his bail. Who this?
Please, but ironically, his mugshot gave him fame. The internet admitted to having quite a crush on his unintentionally sexy mugshot. Mekai has a distinctive look that's more than meets the eye. He was born with a rare genetic feature called heterochromia, which means he has two different eye colors, one brown and the other blue. Mekai's beauty is one that we don't get to see too often, do we? Which of these black beauties got your
Jeez, I need to follow him on IG. I love this. They were all beautiful people, you know, and they rightfully got into modeling as they should. Better capitalize off your looks. You feel me? You got a very rare look, and it's interesting how a lot of them got bullied growing up. People tend to shun things that they are not used to or that they don't understand or things that are not of the norm. You know, you will get teased about it more than likely, which is so whack. But now it's like, look at them now. They're out here getting paid because of their rare eyes or freckles or skin or whatever the case. So yeah, this was really cool to see. So if you out there, you got some weird things about you, don't beat yourself up about it, because years down the line, that shit could put you on the map and get you some bread. You feel me? You know, look at it like that. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all thought. Let me know what other videos you want to watch, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.